What's going on, everybody? I wanted to go over a little organic gematria and numerology. Um, Today's 12/24/2024, and on 12/18/2024, my cousin had a baby, and my cousin had the baby on her mom's birthday. So basically, a grandmother and a granddaughter have the same birthday now. Um, but what's a trip is, you know, the numbers don't lie, and today and that day, my aunt, it was amplified for my aunt according to the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because here we go. Let's just start with my aunt. My aunt is named Francisca. Excuse me. The My aunt is the grandmother. Okay, my aunt is the grandmother. So and my cousin had the baby, her mom. So my aunt, the grandmother, had her name is Francisca, and the date numerology on her birthday matched the gematria of her name that day. 74 and 38. 74 and 38. Okay. Not only that, but on 12/18/2024, she also turned 61 years old. Boom. And reverse reduction, Francisca equals 61. So you see these 3 out of 4, you know, really significant today on her birthday. It's like something's gonna happen, The energy, it suggests a unique alignment where the energy of her name is amplified, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, anyway, and then what happens? Her daughter has a baby, a baby girl. Okay. And this baby girl was born 3 weeks ahead of time, you know. So it was like it's no coincidence why it was born 3 weeks ahead of time, because it had to be born on that day, because Francisca, my aunt, the grandmother, it was amplified. That day was amplified, through the numbers. You can see it. You can see it through the numbers, the energy. You know what I'm saying? Numbers are energy anyway. And numbers are signs and symbols of energy. We're all connected through a spiritual thread. You know what I'm saying, if you will. And you can see that spiritual thread, if you will, with and through numbers. Numbers don't lie. Numbers are numbers and always will be numbers, and that 2 + 2 = 4, and that's it. No questions asked. You can say whatever you want, but that's what it is. So anyways, right here. So yeah, so the baby's born on Francisca's birthday. So Francisca has a granddaughter on her birthday. She turned 61, and I don't know exactly when this will happen. These numbers will align again on her birthday, if ever. I'm not sure. I mean, the numbers will pop up again, but not on her birthday, I don't think. But it's just crazy. Okay, so so we know what 61 means today for them, right? So look at check this out. Francisca 61. Jolene is the name of the baby. She's born 3 weeks ahead of time. They had the name for her set up and everything. I went to the baby shower. It was Jolene on the flyer and everything. And in ordinal, Jolene equals 61. You know what I'm saying? And then my cousin, the mom of the baby, Monique Tamayo is her full name. That even equals 61 in reduction. It's crazy. So 61, on the day, Francisca turned 61. Now, that's not it. So Monique Tamayo's birthday, the mom, is June 20th, 2024. Her baby, her mom and her baby now, are born on December 18th. So from June 20th to 12/18 is 182 days. And look at, Monique Tamale equals 182. And 182 to me always meant like a number that had to do with like two different sides or something that's split down the middle. That's the same thing. Like, for example, I'm born on the 182nd day of the year. So like, and I know that 182 is approximately a half a year. I'm born right in the middle of the year. July 1st is the day right in the middle of the year. So I know 182 days as a whole is basically half a year. So it's like two different halves. You know what I mean? There's this book, I forgot what it's called, but Wade Coleman wrote it. And he has an index in Gematria at the end where he goes through all the numbers. And 182, there's this long Hebrew word. I should know Hebrew by now. I don't. But there's this long Hebrew word. It's like 9 Hebrew letters, maybe 7 Hebrew letters. And it basically and it equals 182, and it basically means opposite parallel. So it's like two different things of the same thing. Like, there's a nighttime and a daytime part of one day. One day has night and day in it. You know what I'm saying? That's that 182 means that concept to me. And then here, this number is like embedded, in this family tree, I guess you could say. And that's what I see. It's like my aunt. It's like a balance. It's like a balance, like a different body, making something whole, like balance. And that's crazy. I say that because like balance in Gematria equals 38. You can see it right there. And I know 38 is known as the death number, but it comes from organic. It's organic first, and then the cabal knows how it works in a way, or a certain way it works, and they manipulate it to manifest what they want through. But it starts organic first, I feel. But anyways, yeah, and like through death comes balance. So it's the same thing. Balance and death equals 38. But anyways, that's almost the same thing, but it's different from this. But yeah, just the 61s is crazy. And I know this to be accurate and true, and there's something to it because even maybe like in 2017, I predicted a birth, my cousin's baby, like months and months ahead of time. Everyone was kind of tripping while I was even doing that, like who cares if you get the thing right? But they didn't know I was doing numbers until I showed them why I picked the day I picked. And they thought I was like blasphemous, you know what I mean? Like that I was trying to play God or something. And, but they ended up like trying to downplay what I said and make like a pool where they like all said, hey, don't, $10, put in $10 and pick a day, and if the baby is born on that day, you win the pot. You know what I'm saying? So they all did that instead, but check it out. Basically, I was correct. I was correct, and I predicted even. I didn't even try to do no pull or nothing. But it was just crazy how it happened. Like I work nights, and it was 10:14 already, and it was already. I get out at 11:30 at night, and the baby still wasn't born after being quote unquote in labor all day. And I finally get to the hospital, and The clock finally turns 12, and everyone's like, "Damn, you're gonna be right after all these months." And it was like if God or the natural universe or whatever you believe in, like, made it an emphasis to make it happen. I got there from work, and the baby didn't get born until I got there, and the whole family saw it like that. It was a trip, and that was like in 2017, and now I know it to be accurate and true, something to it at least, 100%. And then you see this, what's going on with another cousin on the other side of my family. um yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I see so many, like, my number is 115. My birth numerology is 115. My full name equals 115. My mom passed away 115 days before my dad. My dad's birthday, I should say. So many things, and I use that number to predict my cousin's birthday, 1015. And not only that, but the numerology match and everything with her name and all that. So it's just like, it's got to be 1015. And sure enough, it was. So, remember, it starts right here organically. But I just think, like, these Kabbalists, they know way more. They have this knowledge way hidden. They know way more what this really is, and they use it to manifest. You know. But that's all I gotta say. Just let me know what you guys think, and peace out.